We'll be taking those pictures live from that hearing as soon as we get them. In the meantime, on set with us, we have Jean-Emile Jammine from France 24's Sports Desk and Mark Perelman, our political affairs commentator. Jean-Emile, let's start with you. You were among the Liverpool contingent on Saturday. Can you tell us simply what that experience was like and how it differs from the official narrative that was presented by Darmanin and Oudéa Castéra?
Yes, Charles, we are quite privy to a footballing culture in France, potentially of late, which has been almost violent. You saw what happened at Saint-Etienne the other night when they were relegated. I have to say the Liverpool fans that I was amongst were completely the opposite. Of course, they had quite a bit to drink. I was in the fan park at the Cour du Vincent. There were about 50,000 fans, and I personally did not see a single incident taking place there. But the testimonies that I received from other Liverpool fans when they actually went to the stadium and the Stade de France, they told me they've been to the likes of Kiev for the final, they've been to Madrid, and they said that Paris was undoubtedly the worst experience that they had ever had. They'd never seen anything like it. There were women and children being tear-gassed. This is supposed to be a family event, and these fans, well, they were completely, it just was not that, and they did not even get to enjoy that football experience that they were hoping to do so. Also, arriving at the game on time. When I was at the fan park, they left on time to get to Saint-Denis in the appropriate hours. The kickoff was originally intended to be at 8 p.m., postponed to 8:36 for what UEFA said was a late fan arrival, and this was, according to many of those testimonies, completely untrue.
So, Mark Perelman, we're going to look at the political aspect of this controversy over two cabinet members who are accused of lying by other parties in the French political landscape. It's a bad look, especially for Gerald Darmanin, who is a key minister in Emmanuel Macron's cabinet.
Yeah, he was already the interior minister in the outgoing cabinet, and when the new cabinet was unveiled a couple of days ago, he was not only still the interior minister, but also the second minister named in the list given by the chief of staff of the presidential palace. So he's seen as really a key minister, someone Emmanuel Macron could rely on. He comes from the Conservative Party, but clearly those last few days have been quite bad for him, mostly because of his glib reaction, let's put it this way. He immediately said that this was a problem about English fans. He said in a press conference that we know the story of English fans, hooligans, the danger comes from there, and also huge criminal enterprise, as he described, of fake tickets that led to the disorder. He said, yes, we saw tear gas images that we shouldn't be seeing, and we should do better. But his initial reaction elicited the fury of obviously Liverpool fans, British officials, but also apparently of the president himself, who felt that this was exactly wrong. Yes, there might be some truth to his explanation, but at least he should have said, I'm sorry. And today we saw, after the weekly cabinet meeting, when the issue was discussed, that the spokesperson for the cabinet says, yes, we're really sorry about what happened. It should have been handled better, and we should do better in the future. But she told a journalist attending the briefing that they should watch carefully what Gerald Darmanin will say alongside the sports minister, who just arrived and who is not as exposed politically. So it will be very interesting to see if there's a kind of mea culpa from Gerald Darmanin. He'll probably defend the police and say that we need to investigate the case. Just a technical point. This is a hearing. It's not a formal inquiry by the Senate, because there is already a judicial inquiry that was opened to figure out exactly what was happened by local prosecutors, just a few days ago.
So we'll see what Gerald Darmanin has to say. We're seeing those live pictures from that hearing underway as we speak, with the president of that committee, François-Noël Buffet, from the right-wing Les Républicains Party, who's sort of explaining how the proceedings are going to take place, giving the introductory statements, and we'll go live as long as early as Gerald Darmanin takes over, and we'll see whether he makes some sort of mea culpa or not.